Hey guys, so this week's exercise is the Sumo deadlift, which is essentially a wide stance deadlift, meaning that your hands are going to be inside your knees on this one as you pull, as opposed to with a conventional deadlift and your hands will be outside your knees. Alright, so what separates this exercise from a conventional deadlift is that the range of motion has been shortened, meaning the bar is less of a distance to travel. It also makes your hips work more and it's safer on the lower back. Alright, so let's have a look at the technique for this. And the first thing with a Sumo deadlift I always look at is where to position your feet, what your stance width is going to be. So it is a wider stance than a conventional deadlift, but in saying that, how wide you go is personal preference. I'll always encourage people to start on the narrower end and work their way out, depending on how it feels on your hips and on your back. Alright, so once you find your stance, the next thing to look at is bar position. And on a conventional deadlift, I normally tell people to keep the bar about 1 inch to 1.5 inches away from their shins. On this variation, get right up close to the bar, maybe even touching it. Alright, so I'm going to take a position behind this bar here. I'm going to find my stance, toes pointed slightly outwards, and my shins are actually touching the bar on this one. So from here, I'm going to drop my hands down in front of me, and I'm going to keep them inside the knees like I said earlier. I'm going to shoot my bum back to the wall behind me, keeping my chest tall, and descend down to the bar. Alright, so once I grab the bar like I have now, chest is tall, hamstrings are loaded, shoulders are just slightly in front of the bar. This way I know I have power for when I start to pull. So from here, it's important to take a nice deep breath, squeeze your abs, push the floor, and stand tall. Alright, so back to the ground. And there's a great coaching cue for whenever you're starting your pull, and it's called spread the floor. What I mean by that is, once you start your pull, imagine trying to push your feet out through the sides of your shoes to get that wee bit of power to get the bar off the ground. Alright, so we'll start again. Hands down in front, lower down to the bar, shooting my bum back behind me, chest tall, hamstrings loaded, deep breath, squeeze the abs, spread the floor as I come up, and once the bar passes the knees, shoot your hips through and finish with your glutes. So just do another rep of that, back to the ground, and down. Alright, and that's it for the Sumo deadlift. As always, any questions or comments, leave them in the comments section below and I'll get back to you. Thank you.